She's trying to eat and not choke on her food.
I'm just curious what color she tried to dye her
Oh,
fingernails.
crap. Oh, crap. That's why you guys weren't listening to me. I was still muted. I kept telling Lynn, I'm like, okay, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I gotta go live. And you just kept talking. And I'm like, okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay, are we live? I'll shut up.
Yeah. I just never unmuted myself. So that was probably weird. Yeah. So, yeah, Phil, I get that.
You get what?
I get why you were like, Deb.
No, I was asking Deb because I was trying on your shirt. Don't ask. And I tried dyeing it different colors, and the butt sash, whatever we called it, did dye in gradients. Not if you went metallic, but with other colors there was a gradient there. I don't think it was as pronounced. But
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's it. It's just not as pronounced.
you need a bombastic gradient or it doesn't count.
Well, yeah. It needs to be distinctly two different colors.
Steffi's like, it's my butt sash. It has to look pretty.
It's on my butt. Oh, man.
The design of the butt sash does not attract enough attention to my posterior. It is therefore an inferior butt sash.
I don't want to wear an inferior butt sash.
Nobody wants to want an inferior butt sash.
I feel like I now want a butt sash.
My butt draws enough attention on its own.
I've been told that also.
Okay. I gotta go.
Where are you gonna go?
Bed.
Go bed.
I'm gonna do Bed EX and Pillow Savage, and I don't think I'm making it off of Pillow Savage.
Well, that was an inauspicious start.
It was something. Alright, there's one down there, and mine is up there.
Turn on Twitch. I managed to get my food down, though.
What'd you have?
Yay! So my husband orders pizza for himself every single night, on a Friday night, so he can have the leftovers on Saturday night, and that's kind of the end of his week. But I never get pizza. So anyway, we found a gluten-free like bake at home pizza from, I don't know if you guys have M&M meats in the States, but they do a lot of gluten-free products and frozen products. Anyway, it's an incredibly good frozen pizza. So I had pizza.
As frozen pizzas go.
As frozen pizza. Actually, I mean, if I were to choose between that frozen pizza and some of the gluten-free pizzas you can get at pizza places, I'd actually choose that one.
Well, I wouldn't want to leave the house either.
Because gluten-free pizzas at some places are not terrific either.
They're free of a lot more than gluten.
Yeah.
Not the tears, though. The tears come included.
Virtual tears. No, it's funny because as you said that, these guys did an attack called Virtual Tears. Okay. Lol. Hey, Broik, happy Friday. How are you doing? We're gonna do some maps. There's only 3 of us. We'll see how this goes. If anyone wants to join, here we are over on Hali. The traveling is free. Ow.
Was Discord acting all weird?
Yeah, Discord was effed up today.
I want my money I didn't pay back.
Right. Hey, Rock, how you doing? Happy Friday.
Now I'm afraid to hit the update because mine's running really great and I haven't updated it.
It's back up now. It's back up now. It had nothing to do with an update. It was like their servers were down.
Ah.
Olendra's is Northeast, if I recall.
Oh, Break's internet is still garbage. I am so sorry about that. That is crap.
So, you know how to fix that, don't you, Deb?
How to fix Break's internet?
Roll out the hammocks, Broik. We're having a LAN party.
It's a long way to go for a LAN party, but I'm game.
We remember our lives by the things we did, not the excuses we made.
That's actually really deep.
That could be deep.
And you ruined it. Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. No, I remember the days back where you got together with people in person. You brought your computers to a place and you hooked them up with cables and you played together that way. I was there.
You played with wires?
Well, yeah. What else would you play with?
That's a loaded question. We should move on.
This isn't mine.
Wonders. Yeah, no, for a second there, everybody thought I was smart. Or could be smart, anyway.
You're kind of smart.
You're
It ends
kind
with
of
double
smart.
S's.
Hey. Me counting on my fingers. Hey.
Why are
If
you
he could
counting
read, he'd be
together?
very offended.
Yeah.
That's why I wondered why he was counting on his fingers. Isn't this a reading exercise?
Double S's implies 2. It can involve math. You know,
Okay.
shit that only has 1 S.
And a type of smart that ends in double S's.
There you go. I'm not very smart, apparently.
You can also be that kind of dumb.
Yep. And you can be that kind of clown, too.
Yeah, but the S's are in the middle that way.
That's where they need to be. Hooked on phonics.
I don't know.
We're implying the word ass.
Hooked on
Okay,
phonics.
okay, I got that far. I got that far. My God.
Creative writing couldn't figure out ass. Smart ass, asshole, asshead, ass clown.
Ass clown.
Okay, I've never heard of that one before, but
You haven't? Oh, it's like right there next to
thing.
It's right
a
there
cultural
next to
thing.
ass pirate.
Yeah,
You
that
missed
one's a
that
naughty
one.
one though.
No. Assy McGee was totally a show for kids.
Oh my god.
okay.
It's not.
Moving on. Anyone?
Bueller.
Bueller. That's a notion.
It was an assy notion.
Oh, for God's sakes. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry I started it. It's my fault, Debbie. You can kick me if you want to, even though I'm not in the party.
Oh well, you're at least better than Sergal. My God.
Oh, with the Caillou hate? Nah, that's just all Canadians.
He like comes in with these like, here's some nice Canadian facts, and then
Is this about the moose turd pie?
what? No. Where did that come from?
Oh no, I'm not sure I want to.
It's an old story about lumber camps and how you become the cook and how you don't have to be the cook anymore.
Oh.
Oh. I was the cook on the SS Diarrhea. I cleaned the bathrooms on the SS Gourmet.
Actually, you know what, Brig? I think everyone's internet is garbage.
Debbie's like, my internet going through a tunnel. Wait, you're on an island. The ferry is messing with my internet.
Right. Actually, interesting Debbie story. Where I live, this entire city is sitting on top of some incredibly extensive coal mines. So you're not allowed to dig basically anywhere, because if a shovel goes into just the right spot, half the city can sink into a hole. So
And they haven't bothered supporting it.
there's only so
Kinda
much you
hard to
can do.
support it.
Yeah. I mean,
It's gonna
we're
end up like
talking
Centralia.
Yeah, we're talking like way more than they can just fill. Like, this isn't like a small mine or a well that you can just dump concrete in and say it's good. Like, I'm talking like the entire city.
Yeah, and I'm talking about walking through the mine and making sure all the supports are in a good working order. Because if they're not, they're gonna rot and your town goes anyway.
I don't think he knows how tall the ceilings in a coal mine are.
No, I don't have black lung. Thank you for asking.
What's your canary's name? Yeah.
What do you call your canary?
Well, if he's still singing alive.
Right. Oh no. Oh no.
He whacked me right in the face with all that water. That's good. I needed a bath.
Well, self-care is important.
Well, he took care of me, so what does that make it?
You chose to get smacked with water, so still a form of self-care?
Is
I'm guessing. I mean, that one's a hard one.
nice.
Okay. Where is everybody? Bad internet land?
Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah, I mean, that's a thing.
I know Mexico has a different Mother's Day. Is Canadian Mother's Day the same as American Mother's Day, or
Yes.
no? Okay, cool. Cultural understanding.
We used to be close countries.
If we're frank.
We will be again someday.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe they learned their lesson.
Is this our singing episode?
It can be.
I'm all for it.
I'm on it.
Oh, for sure.
No one likes me because I'm bald. No, honey, it's not because you're bald. It's because you're a little shit. And because you're bald.
And because you're bald.
But the Canadians said it. Facts.
How?
You pretend I know.
Oh,
where
we
I'm
got the
going.
cat. We got the cat.
With all three of us.
Yeah.
And all two of you doing it.
I'm glad I took the nap to be here tonight.
Yeah.
I'm glad I was able to come tonight.
Yeah. It's always good when you show up. I at first fell asleep this afternoon, leaning forward, biting on my tongue.
Ow. Why?
And
I hate when that happens.
right? And so I woke up with like my teeth embedded in my tongue and like half of it was numb and I was like struggling to breathe because I have very bad sleep apnea too. So then I finally like woke up enough to lay back and slept for another like 2 hours. It's crazy.
I slept a lot on Wednesday. I had one of my cats decide that sleep was optional for people, so he stood in the corner of the room and yelled all night.
Oh.
Apparently, changing to clean sheets and not giving him a personal invitation back onto the bed meant that I no longer loved him, would no longer be feeding him, and he had to go live in the corner.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, if the boot fits.
So as soon as I picked him up and put him on the bed, he finally shut the hell up and went to sleep. I'm like, I hate you. I love you, but I hate you right now. So yeah, had a doctor's appointment like early in the morning, and it's like I can barely see straight. So I just like called in. I'm like, I can't function. I'm not coming in.
Isn't that when you should go to the doctor, though?
Well, I went to the doctor because it was the first appointment with my new doctor in the new state.
Ooh.
But of course, my only problem was my cat didn't let me sleep, so I went and did the appointment and then went home from the appointment and slept.
Oh, okay. You did the appointment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did do the appointment. I was a good girl. I went to my appointment.
Good. I thought you meant you called out from the appointment.
No, I called out from working after the appointment.
You don't actually need a place to crash, though, right?
No, it was sarcastic, dear.
Okay.
If I ever did need a place to like crash, it would be like, hey, give me your address. I'm somewhere in Syracuse.
Yeah! Fever
surrounding.
dream! But there's only 3 of us.
We can do this. We just have to like not be butt cheeks at the game, Debbie. Come on.
Okay, don't be butt cheeks,
I believe
guys.
in you.
Yeah, I prefer to be clappy cheeks.
Clappy cheeks.
There's a lot of yes, Debbie, clappy cheeks.
We got this.
My cheeks don't clap.
I mean, that's a you issue? Question mark?
$50. Oh no. Come on, Yans. Oh, no. Alundra, get those golds. Good job.
I laugh in the Yan's face. Ha 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 ha. Nope, not worse.
Yeah!
Oof.
Woo!
Congrats us. Fuck
Let
yeah.
us go.
Yay! Go
No
team.
comes up with this bitch.
A minion.
Do I wanna?
I already have it, so I greeted it, but
Who won it?
congrats. Congrats, Alundra.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe if I didn't press pass.
Well, that was interesting.
I couldn't have gotten it. I
Nope,
passed.
I clearly says on my screen that you got it, Alundra.
I couldn't have won the 1.8 million guild thing. No, not me. No, never. No.
Aw, it saved us once and put us into a fever dream, but now I don't
Whatever.
know. Now I don't know.
You remember,
Aw.
have you seen those things where the Wizard Council gives you advice? It's like these 5 wizards that stand around a cauldron and they're like, the Wizard Tribunal. Well, that would be 3. So 3 of them stand around and they're like, you should stop worrying about that thing you're worrying about and get yourself a sweet treat. You deserve it.
Aw.
The Wizard Tribunal has spoken. Wooloo.
No, I haven't seen that, but it sounds fun.
It's hilarious. I like that wooloo because they do it
Woo.
in unison. It's so good. Oh, I have one here.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum.
I would like to open the What do you mean I can't? I'm not moving the item to the saddlebag.
So you craft on occasion. Have you noticed any difference with the changes to being able to do additional actions while you're crafting, or is that something so niche that even you haven't come across?
What do you mean additional actions while crafting?
Well, I thought with the last patch they did it so that you can like move stuff around your bags and other things while you're crafting now.
Not while you're crafting. After you finish a craft,
Well,
before
yeah.
you pick one, you can switch your job. You can do whatever, which is fine if you're doing that kind of thing. But I don't make full sets of gear anymore, where that would actually save some kind of time.
I see.
I just, at this point, I'll go in, make a bunch of food or a bunch of pots, and that'll be it. Like I don't multi-discipline craft as much as I used to.
There.
Woo-loo-loo. Nope, I got nothing.
Oh no.
I am not the clapper of cheeks.
Isn't the
Okay.
Wooloo? That's from Ages of Empires.
Oh, maybe. I don't know
That
anything
is
about
a statement, not a question. I played that game way too much.
Woo-loo-loo.
Hmm
Wait.
That was the healing and/or conversion. I think conversion sound.
Oh, we both have one in the same spot.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I will make it difficult on our healer. I am a good tank.
Oh no, you're Dark Knight.
I'm Dark Knight in Paladin gear. It'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. You're good now.
When in truth, it wasn't okay.
Wait, are we allowed to talk spoilers to the latest MSQ patch? Did I already complain about this once?
You asked once and I said it was too early, but now I suppose I can say, like, spoiler alert, and we can go for it.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
What's because with us having to reunite the shards after we just spent 4 expansions stopping the Ascians from doing it? Did the WoW writing team come over? Is that what happened? Because this makes no fucking sense.
It's funny because if you go into our Discord in the what is it, like, theory crafting channel we created, I guessed this, and the reason I guessed this is because I'm having a bit of a theory that we need ourselves to become whole, that we need to put all the pieces of us back together in order to be more powerful. And so in order to do that, like, we have to bring the shards closer together.
Right, but that's not what's being... At least that's not what the story is right now.
Yeah.
It's someone who's aligned with the people that we were violently against for the longest time says everything's going to end. All life, all humanity is going to end on all of them, and they're going to rejoin anyway. Source? Trust me, bro. What? Why are we doing anything on trust me, bro? Especially when you guys are like sworn enemies. Like, someone explain this to me, because I don't friggin' get it.
I mean, I think there's a hint of, like, trust but verify there. Like, I don't think we're going in, like, blindly believing them.
How are we verifying this? Like, there has not been one iota of verification. We just sat there, like, Tyrande buying that Sylvanas is good again because Uther said she was. Like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And everybody's, like, dealing with the moral gravity of the fact that we're gonna have to do this whether we want to or not. Maybe there's another way to... Like, no, why are we listening to this person at all?
Okay. But to be fair, we haven't concluded our side of it. We're on, like, a break right now until the second half of the MSQ comes out in September.
Yeah, but Debbie, if I told you this is your last $5 to buy a lottery ticket, these are the winning numbers, trust me, bro. Did you spend your last $5 on food or that lottery ticket? Especially when I I don't know, sent your husband to prison or some shit. I don't know. Some heinous garbage that you would hate me for. It's like, no, you wouldn't believe me. You tell me to fuck off. And we're just taking them at face value. I particularly remember Alice saying, what are we gonna do? And to talk, I don't remember what she said, but she was something like, not our problem yet. We'll deal with it later. And I'm like, no, we shouldn't be dealing with it at all.
You have a Populo across that bridge when we get there, and you're going, there's no bridge.
I'm like, no, it's not even a thing we need to worry about.
I think there are reasons for us to be cautiously inclined to believe Hamut. And I think part of that has to do with, I don't know, the whole her knowing exactly what happened with Xenos and everything. It's not that she's been completely removed from everything going on. And proving that she has a mask, that does mean she's an Asian, which means she's a heck of a lot older than any of us are, and therefore just prone naturally to being slightly more informed. But I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't buy that, because Heidelin sundered the planet against pretty much everyone in the convocations, against pretty much all of their wantings. So there's no way she could have seen it coming. If she had seen it coming, she would have warned the convocation of 14. And they would have done something about it. Ooh, did we think of that? I see this coming since time immemorial.
Well, no, they
You
do.
didn't even know you were going to get sundered.
They do ask us if we think Heidelin actually saw it coming. In the quest, yeah.
I'm talking about Helmut. I'm talking about, trust me, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think you're getting overly passionate about it. I think there's going to be a bit of a walk back in September when they release the second half of the MSQ. And it's going to be more like, okay, Warrior of Light, you got to go figure this out, because all of us are completely incapable of making a decision. So go discover the truth. Because we're more focused now with going to find this other Winterer and stopping him. But
I lost a friend talking about the MSQ because they wanted to. I mean, not more of a friend. They had a one-track mind. But they were very, Dawn Trail's terrible. And I'm like, no, it's not. What happened in Dawn Trail? Oh, we did this and this and this. No, what happened in Dawn Trail is we got a key. Dawn Trail was a side quest to start the next arc.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it was. And yeah, I didn't like that my character wasn't front and center. Okay. You're not always the main character in everything. Get over yourself. They didn't like that.
I bet. Rock,
And they're giving real main character energy.
Yeah.
Very Mary Sue energy. Very, what's his name? Shad. Very Shadiversity energy.
Oh, okay. I
Everybody's
watched
like,
that guy.
oh.
I watched that guy. Yeah.
You saw him devolve into his final form?
Actually, I haven't seen him in a while, so no, I haven't seen the complete de-evolution. But about the time he published his novel and started getting a little bit holier than thou, that's when I stopped watching, but...
That was the correct choice to make. When he published his novel, there's... Well, let's just say that there are very graphic and adult themes, and he says the book is about redemption, but the main character makes no attempts to redeem himself and still gets to reap the benefits of it. And there is some incredibly misogynistic insight into the author by playing this off as, this is normal and okay.
Well,
very, very bad.
keep in mind, like, I don't know much about his religion, but he does live in a castle his father-in-law built with his wife and potentially other women, from what I understand. So yeah, I think that vibes. I don't know. I know he was having a castle built for himself.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Why don't the harems go the other way?
Because women ain't got time for that shit.
I know I'm not judging, but I just think that kind of flavors his writing a little bit, maybe.
Doesn't make it okay what he says.
No.
Like, I was telling my friend about it because she's really into books, and I was like, oh, avoid this book at all costs. She's like, what's it called? And I'm like, for research purposes, this... She's like, oh my god, it's getting horribly panned as a case study for how not to write. And I'm like, yeah, it's pretty friggin' bad.
Dear. Yeah. No, I'm glad I missed all of that then.
Well, he's still that way. And he's gone full YouTube troll baiter. Like, he asked people to criticize his book honestly. Specifically named one person and said at least he'll give it a fair review. Took the guy 2 years to write the review. Because when he did a real quick, this is what happened to Shad in the public eye, it spawned into multiple multi-hour reacting to this, reacting to that, and I'm like, bro, you should have just stuck to swords. Like, you should have left all your opinions like that completely out of it and just stuck to swords. You probably wouldn't have got... Oh, this is the new stuff. That's not a high enough roll. Should have just stuck to the new stuff. And apparently he wasn't even that great at swords.
Oh, you got it! Congratulations.
Oh, boy!
I rolled an 8. I did it for you.
You threw the roll? That's collusion, Eddie. I can't have collusion.
Ah,
I have to win fair and square. Also me. Goes to market board.
man. Right.
It's like, if I want it, I'll buy it. Although, them jeans, though. The hoodies are garbage, but them jeans, though.
Okay. Mine
think
is right here.
Everyone had one here.
Everyone had one here?
I think that's what Alendra linked. What do you need, Evie Pups? What do you... No, you're not going outside. You're not going outside.
Oh.
You're not going outside.
No,
You pottied last time. You pottied last time you went. I know you want to see if there's other dogs out there. You want to see if the groundhog's out there. That's what you want. You want to chase the groundhog.
No, mine is south.
Ouch. There's a south. Oh, so it's not right here.
Alendra's is here.
Anyway, yes, mess. If you ever get bored, lots of drama. If there's like a wiki for drama, just get the Cliff's Notes. But it is very bad, and his book is famous for one very awful scene.
Oh. Wasn't it like, I think at the very beginning when it got published, he read a chapter on one of his videos, or like the intro to a chapter on one of his videos, and it was kind of sci-fi, wasn't it? It was like a sword protagonist in a sci-fi environment.
Was not sci-fi. The opening, the premise of the book is there is a king, or let's call him a dictator, who overthrew the previous government and got very old and is becoming wistful and wants a chance to do it over again because he has regrets. And I think somehow he jumps off the flat earth, I shit you not, lands somewhere else on the flat earth in the future with magic powers, but somehow he knows how to use these magic powers better than anybody else in the book, even though he just got them that day. The writing is overly technical to the point of being condescending and repetitive, and there's a whole lot
So it's
more.
written by AI.
Eh,
He likes to push AI art as well. But yeah, and then like, so the famous part of the book is there were instances where this gentleman behaved incredibly ungentlemanly to women below consenting age, and
Oh, hell no.
he's on trial because it eventually comes out that he is the tyrant, the dictator, whatever we want to call him, and they're called in as witnesses to his character. Now, women that had given birth to a child as a result of that did not condemn him, but the women that didn't did condemn him. Somebody make it make sense. It's okay if a kid comes out of it. What is he trying to tell us here? So yeah, like that's why I'm just kind of like, there's 40 pounds of ick in a 5-pound bag. I don't know how to deal with this.
right. So I mean, I'm on the team where I think it's good that authors should make you uncomfortable with a setting or a belief or something that challenges your own thinking and causes you to, consider what you value and prioritize in life. Like, I think it's good, but at the same time, you have to do it in such a way that it's not, like you
Glorifying
said,
it?
too much. It's not too much ick. It's not obvious that you're pushing a fantasy or an agenda.
Oh,
Um,
if you get into Anthony Gramulia's review of it, every woman in the book is looked at through the lens of being objectified in the way that you think, the way that I'm making it sound. It's objectively bad. Like, when a female character is introduced, it is in that respect. Like, they don't have any inherent value other than that which they bring to the table. And the book essentially ends with one of the women that he did this to being forced to either mentor him or have him mentor. I don't know. It's in the order of knights or whatever it is. He gets inducted into their ranks, and she's the one that has to, like, train and apprentice him or whatever. I just can't. It really made me hate the individual because there's so much else. Like, the character's just a complete Mary Sue, and the character talks exactly like Shad, and you can see that it's a self-insert. And I mean, you did creative writing. You know that that kind of thing has to be handled very delicately. So
yeah.
it comes off very, very bad. And I'm probably doing a very, very incomprehensibly terrible job of explaining why I don't like it. So it would be better to probably watch the hour and a half, 2 hour long, I think it might even be 3 hours, dissertation on why it's bad. But the pacing is terrible. The character is a Mary Sue. There's Deus Ex Machinas on his behalf every 2 seconds. He is never challenged throughout the entirety of the book until one of the last chapters. And even then, people that he did that to are willing to let it go, but only the ones that have had a kid. I don't know.
Yeah.
I am firmly convinced that everybody that's come out and said that this is terrible and indicative of the writer's perspectives on things are not incorrect. Especially since he leans very, very conservatively nowadays. Or maybe he always did, but was smart about keeping it out of his videos. I don't know. Oh, it's not mine. Duh. Why am I back here?
No, but like I said, like there's a difference between bad writing and writing topics that aren't popular or writing characters that aren't popular.
I agree. 100%.
And like I can forgive a writer who writes a character who does absolutely terrible things, who touches topics that are taboo today, that does that sort of thing. But I mean, if you're also writing the book badly, then that's a sin against writing. Like, just don't do that. Like,
we can talk about that, but don't be shit at writing it.
right. Like, we can talk about Andy Serkis's Animal Farm in much the same way. Is Animal Farm an incredibly powerful movie to release at this point in time? Absolutely. Did he do a disservice by trying to make it extremely unpolitical? Absolutely.
He tried to make it political?
Yeah, so he tried to take the politics out of Animal Farm to make it more palatable. And yeah, you don't do that. You don't do that.
But
is that even possible?
It is.
Right. Right.
Okay, all right. Sorry. As you were saying.
So he decided to do everything incredibly subtly, so that unless you understood already the story of Animal Farm, you might not understand what was actually going on. And again, that's cowardice today, I think. Does today's audience need to see Animal Farm? Maybe. Do they deserve to have it gutted and made plain and fart jokes and everything in order to like sit through it and not be offended? Like that's just,
oh no,
I don't know.
We don't need Animal Farm. We need Night. We need Night. In the way they did Passion of the Christ, we need Night. That's what we need.
Yeah.
You're like,
yeah. I mean, we need people to not be afraid to say things right now.
Wait,
it's
I
such
think
a.
I know how to do it. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. I'm bad at that.
It's just such a weird time we live in. Such a weird time we live in. And then actually, finding out about this Animal Farm thing, I found out that the original was actually funded by the CIA. The original animated movie, sorry, in 1954. So after Orwell died in 1951, his widow sold the rights to 2 CIA agents. And the CIA actually made the 1954 animated version of Animal Farm.
What could possibly go wrong?
Well, no, it was part of their like their campaign. I guess during the Cold War. Yeah, propaganda campaign in the Cold War against communism. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay then. I mean, to be fair, the book does have, like, it's a cautionary tale against any kind of, I would argue, consolidation of power outside of the people's hands. So, yeah, I could argue it's anti-capitalist, and that's how I'm going to look at it. It's anti-everything but socialism. No, it's just it's about telling people to guard their power and being very careful when it comes to that. And yeah, like you said, people need to be not being a chicken shit can of tuna today.
Yeah.
You live in times indeed. Whatever asshole cursed me with that can go to hell.
Yeah. No, it's so strange that we live in such a time of disinformation, and yet the people who have the ability to speak truth are afraid to do so.
Because it'll cost them money. They're a slave to the dollar. Wooloo. Have the defensive, I swear.
Are you sure?
I'm finding it, okay? I know we have a good one. I just haven't found it yet.
You're fine.
I appreciate you saying that about me.
You're so fine.
Do you want to make me your... That doesn't work. It was supposed to be a reversal of I want to make you mine. But it was a question to you. Yeah, it didn't work. Leave me alone.
Okay.
I needed to workshop it, okay? I admit it.
No, I mean, I still want to publish one of my fantasy books.
Do it.
I don't have the time or energy right now to write on top of everything else I'm doing, because it takes a lot. But I just, yeah. I wish there were more. I wish. I'm trying to figure out how to say what I wish. Like, back in the 70s and 80s, there was kind of a boom of really good fantasy writers. And we haven't really had that since. And I kind of am missing that. Like, maybe the two since. I mean, you can probably throw Robert Jordan in there, and Terry Goodkind maybe. I don't know. I think Terry Pratchett is probably part of that 80s group that just kind of kept going.
Well, if you're good, why not?
Right? But I mean, Terry Pratchett's gone now too, so.
Yeah, but his shit was amazing, wasn't it?
Oh God, it was amazing. Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm not wrong about something. Fine. That's what I heard. I wanted to repeat it and be right.
Yeah. No, but I wish there were more people kind of taking up the mantle. But unfortunately, because thank you, Warpig, for the bubble tea. I missed that. Sorry. Because there's more money now in serial romance. That's where everyone is writing. There are so many fantasy writers right now just doing serial romance fantasy. And
so we were cleaning out my old house, right? Because Mom and Dad are finally selling it. Mom had like two solid. Y'all better not have passed on that. Mom had like two solid, large boxes full of like those terrible dime store romance novels. I was like, Ma, we got another box of smut. He's like, it's not smut, it's blah 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 romance, whatever. I'm like, I don't see Fabio, it looks like smut.
Mort was great, Warpig, thank you. No, but that's it. Like, that genre is generating so much revenue right now, that there's no benefit in writing just straight fantasy. Like, non-romance fantasy.
I would argue that is only true from a how much money can I make perspective. The best books don't come because you're chasing a dollar. The best books come because you're writing a dream. And
Very deep.
I have
My
an
book
idea of a book kicking around. And fuck, if Shad can make 80,000 copies, god damn it, I can sell 1 million.
Well, you know, I
You had
Was
one
he-
south of.
yeah, I do. Yeah. Was he picked up by a publisher, or did he vanity press that?
He used his connections, including reaching out to, I believe, whoever does Brandon Sanderson's work, to get certain people to voice act it, but I think he pushed it mostly on his name and pulling connections. I don't think he let some company do the publishing for a cut of things. Like, I think he brute forced his way through it.
I mean, Vanity Press is an option, but damn.
What's Vanity Press?
Vanity Press is just when you're not picked up by a company where you publish it on your own merits.
Like J.K. Rowling started out.
Yeah. Well, she was picked up though, wasn't she?
Oh, I thought her first one wasn't, and then
it was.
Oh, okay.
She submitted it to like 50 different companies before one of them approved it, but
they wouldn't take it until she went under her writer's name, because they didn't want it written by a woman or something, right?
I mean,
No,
maybe.
she made that choice.
That's what, man, everybody's lying to me about everything.
No, I've heard like 3 different versions of that story, and they all came from her. So I'm not sure which one is the current iteration of it. One was she couldn't write it under her regular name, that's why she went with the pen name. Another one was she shopped it to so many places, and then she did the change of the name. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Some people still
traditionally,
believe that she didn't write it and it was a conglomerate, and she's just the face of it.
No.
But I mean, traditionally, that's how it's done. Like, I took writing in university, and we were explained the process, and that's kind of the process is step 1, write a book. Step 2, mail it to, like, every single publisher you know of, and 5 you don't. Get rejected every single time. Try again, and see what happens, and then step 3, maybe get published. That's the way the process works. But
Step 1, write a book. Step 2, send it to every publisher you know and many that you don't. Step 3, triple question mark. Step 4, get published.
Exactly. Profit.
I would probably scrape up the money to self-publish something small, because I will be damned if I signed over fucking everything to Amazon just for them to throw it up and me make 500 sales, and they get the rights to everything under God's green earth. No, I'm not doing that.
Well, that's it. So that's the trap now, right? It's like, because it's so much work to get a book published, like I said, you have to try and fail so many times before someone picks it up. The tempting, easy option is, like you said, go to Amazon. They will post your book for free, provided you sign something, And then the downside is, well, what if you are successful? Then you just hooped yourself.
Yeah, you end up like the guy who actually wrote Star Wars and signed it over to George Lucas with nothing.
If you want more information on that, one of the online sources that has written her own book, pretty much did the self-publishing thing using her Patreon for most of it, and profits from posting her stuff on YouTube, Patreon, and other. Jill Barrett, who wrote the book Just Stab Me Now, is a good source to actually like see how she's talked about how she went about it and putting her own book out there. It's a good book. I love the book. It started with her basically just telling the story online of a character where she's doing the multi-face, multi-character, one person reading the script kind of thing. And people were like, if this was a book start to finish so I could sit down and read it and you flesh it out more, I want this book. So with that many people behind her and the support of her family, she wrote the book, and it is a good book. I have it on both the Audible version and the actual book. Paperback is what she published originally. And she even talked about how the sales worked with the different distributors and everything else like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, that's something I wanted to take a crack at is put it online and do all the voices myself. But then someone's going to do it better and I'm going to get butthurt. So,
Oh, no.
Is what it is.
Warpig says, send it to Reese Witherspoon. What does Reese Witherspoon have her own publishing company? I don't know.
I
Wouldn't
don't know.
surprise me.
I'm listening.
Tell us more, Pig. No.
More people
Oh,
come coming
shoot.
at me.
Jill just posted 2 weeks ago a new video talking about how YouTube short to book to apparently there's going to possibly be a movie?
Ooh.
Question mark? So yeah, I can send you the link if you want, Phil.
It's okay. Like I said, the story's still kicking around in my head. It's not finished yet.
I'm
But I
about a
have-
third of the way done with mine, and I literally stalled on it because certain world events changed how I felt about the direction the story was naturally going to me, that I actually wasn't comfortable with the ending anymore. I love the story, I love the characters. I'm really deep into writing it, and I just literally, something happened in US politics, and I'm like, I don't feel comfortable leading the book in the direction that it was naturally leading, because I feel like I'm supporting something I don't.
See, I don't even have an ending.
I
That's like-
literally have notes for like start, middle, you know, the all is lost moment, the coming back together moment,
Yeah,
the
the hero's
happy
journey.
ending moment. I am completely have no interest in finishing this really fleshed out story because of something that happened real world.
That's
I've tried
disappointing.
sitting back down with it. It's just I still love the characters in it. I don't look like the premise of the ending, and I don't feel comfortable changing it because that was how it flowed naturally too.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, you could finish writing it and put it on a shelf for 10 years.
That's seriously what I'm thinking about doing, because it's like I have every note for how everything is supposed to go, and it's just like it's hard when you just don't like your own book anymore.
Warpig
was
says Reese Witherspoon publishes for nothing, but if the book takes off, she gets a percentage of movie or TV revenue.
Ah, that's
Alright.
a
I
good
can
way to
deal
do
with
it.
the percentage. I'm not signing everything, but I can do a percentage.
I didn't know that. Thanks, Warpig.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Pig. What? It's not
See,
my
I know one of the adults in my parents' friend group when I was a kid wrote a book, and this was back, with the more traditional standard of how books are written, and it was a historical romance, I think. I don't
Ew.
think it was actually like historical learning material, but it was literally reviewed as one of the worst books ever written and published. She goes, but it was published. They chose to publish it. They thought it was good enough to publish. If nobody likes it, I don't care. It was published. They made their choice. They have to live with that.
Oh my god.
I'm like, well, it's better be the worst published author than, not published at all.
I mean, sure.
I mean, it's like, well, she still made revenue because people still bought the book.
Crap or not, they
It
still
just-
bought it.
It just didn't go very far, but people bought the book. It was in libraries, so it went somewhere. Didn't go very far, but it went somewhere. And I have no idea if she wrote any other books after that, because I lost contact, because again, it was one of my mom's adult friends. It was kind of kid in the room learning about stuff.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
one
I had a English writing teacher in high school who I mean, I was friends with all my teachers. I was that student who hung out with them at lunchtime instead of with people my age. But she was a published writer. She told everyone in class that. But she would never tell us what she wrote, and she insisted she wrote under a pen name so none of us would find out. But me and a friend were like absolutely convinced like it had to be romance, like had to be. And apparently my friend who continued to live in that city later on did find out that it was romance. But yeah. It's like,
Hey, Ma, I found more smut. Woo.
so I mean, you could be a writer and not share that information willingly with people, depending on what you write. Yeah.
Woo.
I had a former high school teacher that did a children's book.
Ooh.
And another one who did high art book. But, you know,
Oh, Asha.
didn't really go anywhere with either of them.
Okay. We're okay. We're okay.
What? I didn't do it. Oh, I could probably mine and or get more also. In fact, there's a patch right over here that drops them.
Ooh.
I'm helping.
Where'd Debbie go?
I don't know, Debbie, where'd you go?
Sorry,
didn't
guys.
mute
Sorry. The cat had a problem.
Okay. Well, I've got my next
As long
one.
as yours okay, we're okay.
I do have one here. No, she. It's a long story.
Oh,
It's a cat thing.
It's a
we
cat-
all nod our
it's a
head and go,
cat
we
thing."
understand completely.
It's a cat thing, and I wanted to make sure she didn't hurt herself. Okay.
Alright, mine's way down there, yours is way down there. Let's see where Alendris is at. Well, they're gonna go mine one, right? So that's fire area. We can go over there. You know, take a little tweener. Oh, you have one linked already?
Yeah.
Oh, well then we'll go up to their map then. Geez, Deb, where are you going?
I don't know. I'm trying to follow everyone else. I don't know where I'm going.
You weren't following that weirdo with the wings, were you?
Wasn't that weirdo with the wings you?
Entirely probable. In fact, likely. I don't like this gun blade. I want a better model next time around.
The Canadians beat the Sabres in hockey.
Cool. What's a saber?
It's a
cat?
sword carried by people.
You named your hockey team after a sword?
Well, it's the Buffalo Sabres. And like everything is kind of based around Buffalo Bill. So
Cool.
he carried a saber when doing his shows. So like the Buffalo Bills, the Buffalo Sabres. It's kind of a theme they got.
Wow.
Okay.
Sometimes Americans go really far American, don't you guys?
I don't pay attention to sports. All I know is they run up the aisle 40 love and it's a touchdown.
In hockey?
Sure, that's where they wear rollerblades, right?
I just meant in general, though. I just meant in general. Like,
We go hard.
Yeah, sometimes. Like when I see, I don't
Our
know.
foreign policy, yeah, our foreign policy is pretty amazing under the current administration. Makes me
No,
fucking mad.
like I don't know, like commercials and stuff where it's supposed to be like Americana, but you've got a person in a cowboy suit and he's selling steak because of course he is. I don't know. I don't know. It just
That one actually makes sense, but go on.
I
Steaks, cattle drivers, or cowboys, cattle
but like
drivers,
double
steak.
pistol.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 If it's a revolver, you get 6 shots per revolver. You don't want to be caught with your pants down fiddling for another revolver cartridge, so you have another one strapped to your other hip. Come on, Deb, this all makes sense. You should be in marketing. You would be great in marketing.
Really?
Well, I mean,
Uh
it's a little basic, but every American would get it. The ceiling's really low, Debbie.
yeah. But I mean, doesn't that sort of thing seem cliche to you guys, or is it just like is that
Oh, completely.
just okay?
That's not
That's why the
something.
newer sports teams aren't even like naming that. They're naming themselves like hurricanes and lightning bolts and
Yeah, I wasn't too concerned about sports teams. Like that is what it is. Like, but I mean, like just in general, like for sales or promotions or like in movies or whatever, having just that American stereotype.
yeah, it's yeah.
What's going on? Where are we going? Huh?
Probably my map. I we
Cool.
just we just farmed a couple maps. I put it in
Where
chat,
you did?
didn't I?
Oh yes, we're going out close to Straga. Would you, Evie? Your nose is cold. What do you want?
Oh, poor puppy.
Attention.
Yeah, must be. Hold on. Uh,
Ugh.
ordering kids around is hard work.
Mm. Okay, this team is just standing here.
Yeah, we're probably figuring out what to do next.
Okay.
Or I think they're going for. Yep, they just started theirs.
Oh, of course.
Good job, Debbie.
Huh?
I'll separate ours from theirs. Can I get hurt by their stuff?
No.
Nope. I'm getting hit by acrocatics. I'm gonna go over here with it. All that spicy talk, now my tongue's a little numb.
Well, I could write a Spidey book, but it just seems so like blah.
It's so blasé right now.
Such low-hanging fruit.
It really is.
Literally description of half the characters.
Oh, come on. I get it, but come on.
Defeated.
Ooh.
Not.
Doubtful.
There's only 2 of them.
Yeah, they're probably duoing it. And they got matching. I don't want to get out. They're a fucking married couple. I want to get out of here. This place makes me sick.
Oh, good lord.
Married couple out against the world, finding treasure and getting rich. But, well, good luck with the yen drops.
Did mine and Jonathan's characters ever match?
No. But in this game, you can last name fix your characters and do things together. And how many of you clampets have a yard sale? Yves.
Probably not married then.
I'm not salty. It's funny. One of the only people that I knew that did that were like seriously dating. And then after I left that FC, I come to find him 6 months, 2 years later, different last names.
Oh.
What happened there?
Splish.
Yeah, and the funny part was the one who was an advocate of me not being in their FC was the same one to invite me back like 2 years later. And I'm like, your memory is dog shit.
Yeah.
Name change probably didn't hurt though. But it's one of those FCs that was like, if there's ever anybody who doesn't have an FC, they have a somehow they search for people that don't have one and just spam a macro. What would you do in our FC? I don't think so.
And all I picture is that little gnome. Wanna try my guild?
Well, who's in it, Dirty? I am. You don't want to tell him that, Dirty. We're gonna raid Molten Core. Yeah, you and that log that you put a shirt on. Yep, you're gonna raid Molten Core.
Me laughing as I took my mage through that stuff all by myself years later.
WoW was good at the power fantasy if you did old content. Not so much with the new content. It is very difficult for me to remember back to WoW when it was time to pop off, because I'm so used to there being the 2-minute cooldown and everything being lining up on the 2 or some multiple of 2 minutes. And I don't know when it was time to pop off back then.
I have literally never looked at a clock when I've played any game.
What do you mean?
I don't do that.
You don't do the 2-minute meta?
No.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. I'm out here living my best life.
Is it though?
Oh, stop it, Phil.
I don't mean you start the pull at like 58 and then run cooldowns on the hour or anything. It's just most of your cooldowns have a 60-second, 30-second, 90-second, 45-second. It's all some multiple of 15 seconds, and it usually all adds up to 2 minutes at one point or another.
I miss my mage.
I miss my monk, but I'm not giving that company a dime. Did you see that we got Captain Grimm over at 14 now?
No, who's
No, I
that?
haven't seen any updates.
He's one of the YouTubers that made some of the funniest machinimas over in WoW land. And they recently had one where like some whale that bought everything from the cash shop was spam reporting him because he was discussing something with him in front of Stormwind. And the GM was like, well, he buys everything from our shop, so I better go investigate and see what he's fussing about. And he got into it with the GM, and the GM just started nickel and diming him for everything. Like, you want to walk away from me, 99 cents. You want to talk back to me, 4.99. And he was just like, you know what? I'm fucking done. This isn't fun anymore. And like, he makes a point. It's from what I hear, it's horribly horrible over there. I mean, our cash shop has a little bit of egregiousness, but miles better than some of the other garbage out there.
Yeah, yeah. It's complicated. It's complicated when you have the good nostalgic memories of something, and yet you know now it's not what it was, and it will never
And then
be
you
what it was.
and you find out what it was actually behind the scenes, and you're just like, I would never have paid the people to be that way.
They hid that very well. I've been trying to reignite a passion for a console video game that I used to play really well back in the day. And a lot of what I'm hearing is that I had the wrong mindset. I'm like, no, you had the wrong mindset. Wait, hold on. Let me rewind and let him cook. Maybe he's right. You know. And for anyone who's ever like, how do you combat burnout? You only play for the love of the game. You don't play to win. You don't play to be good. You don't play to finish your objectives. You don't play to set new goals. You don't play to kill time. You play for the love of the game. And when you don't like it anymore, you walk away. Game's still going to be there.
But sometimes you can't be.
It's not what I'm getting at, but sure.
Ow.
Okay.
I mean, it's true. It's true. You need to define the reasons why you play and remind yourself of that. I mean, some people do play a game for the sense of accomplishment, and so it's important to them to have those little dings every now and again to remind you that you're doing good.
Sure. But that's not going to solve your burnout. Like when you're doing something even though it's not fun for you anymore, that's what causes burnout.
Yeah, that's why John quit.
It wasn't fun anymore.
He outright said that it felt like he had a part-time job he had to race home from his full-time job to get to.
Yeah, that was one of the main criticisms of WoW towards the end, particularly from this content creator. It's like, oh, what it's like playing retail, and it's like, oh boy, I just got home from my job and I feel like I'm back at work. And like I thought about it, like I was there for early Dragonflight, and I was like, yeah, that's what it feels like. I don't want to do this. Like I forced myself to play for the last 2 weeks, and then I was like, this ain't it, Chief. Like you heard it in my voice when I was talking about it.
Oh, I know. I mean, the stuff we used to pal around and do with the group we used to run with was one thing, and then it wasn't that anymore.
Oh, Belle was in my Discord the other day.
Oh, how's she doing?
I have status updates from over there.
Oh lordy,
She's
I'll
playing
talk to you
Monk.
that about. We'll talk about that in a different channel after
Oh,
the
no, no,
stream.
no. Not that. She's playing Monk now, and I'm like, you better not put no salt on my name. I worked real hard to make them look good.
Yeah, at one point she asked me if I wanted to come back and, hang with her crew, and I'm like, no.
Hmm. Hmm. Huh.
Ow.
Hmm. I think I would rather surgically remove my eyelids and walk around in the rain.
That's very oddly specific.
Well, it was that or get rusty implements shoved under my fingernails repeatedly, and even that one makes my skin crawl. Not.
No,
I think
just,
it's the
I don't,
memories.
yeah, I like to keep the memories good and not go and, taint them with trying again.
Now, you get Romo back, you come back, Kathan comes back, John comes back. Okay, all right. I'll take another shot. But I haven't heard of Romo in years. And Kathan, he ain't coming back.
Mm-mm.
Like, I would be willing to let Ram into that party. Because Ram was fucking cool. I would run with Ram.
Yeah. Bram's got a lot of health issues. That's why he's really
Oh.
sporadic on his being online.
See, you heard it first here. WoW kills you.
No, unrelated to World of Warcraft.
Health issues. No,
Ah.
it's the memories you make. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag could be sponsored. Talk to me, Blizzard. I do need to start my own channel.
Oh, good Lord.
What would you play?
Me next week. Hey guys, WoW's on the mend. It's back. They're finally listening to you.
Oh my god.
Imagine.
Look
And
at
then,
my house that I built.
And then it oh no, your housing was so fucking bad they had to turn all the housing zones completely off. Yeah, good fucking job with your housing. It's the FF14 killer.
Okay. You broke the game.
No, unbreak it.
If I wasn't yelling, we wouldn't be in
There we
this.
go. Yay!
I have a map here. I'm cool. I'm one of the cool kids. And you're way up there in Timbuktu. So, Debbie,
Is
will you be joining Versatile Lure Gang next time you go fishing?
no. I'm like I don't think I could. It's like when you go shopping and you don't return the shopping cart to where it belongs. Like I feel bad doing that.
Why?
I can't.
Why
It's not who I am.
Have you tried it?
No.
Dude,
So
what are you
you
trying to get her
don't
on some kind of
even know.
illicit substance?
Yeah, and you're all like, oh, you're as bad as the people who don't put shopping carts. I put other people's shopping carts back.
I didn't say
not
that.
his own.
I'm just saying, like, I know that there's better bait that I should be using to help myself and the boat, and so I can't versatile lure.
I am going to commission the saddest, sorriest, most beat up, weather beaten versatile lure you ever saw and post that every time I go fishing with you. You're like me and old Trusty here. All reliable.
Oh man.
Old reliable here, never let me down.
So here somewhere in the background, nobody knows the thrills I've seen.
Something like that. I'll probably fix the words to make it fit more. Debbie's acting like a Caillou.
Oh wow.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
Phil, my disappointment
What?
is visible.
She hasn't even tried it. She's already writing it off. There's the thrill of, am I going to catch this fish? 60% of the time, no, you're not. Am I going to get this quest done? No. You already have all the achievements. You literally have nothing to lose. You're probably capped on scripts too, aren't you?
I don't think so. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I am.
Literally nothing to lose.
I usually try to take care of that before every boat, but
Sometimes you got a decent fish. Sometimes you got to talk to people. Sometimes you got to queue for the wrong route. You know, it gets busy before the boat. You're like the people that don't return. Damn. Damn, you hear that, Lure?
I didn't say you were like that. I said it feels like that.
Why does it feel like being a garbage piece of humanity?
No.
Asking for a friend. Nah, fuck that. Asking for myself.
Wow, he's going straight for it.
I didn't imply that you weren't that you were that sort of person. I said that to me that's what it feels like.
See how it is? We don't want to go on your smelly boats anyway.
Oh, for heaven's
Our boats are clean and fresh and smell only of versatile lures.
Though, I mean, I could see how much I could get with a versatile lure. Like, maybe it could be like a video idea, but I don't know.
Is there a video in the works? Is that the secret you're not telling everyone yet?
I'm
writing down ideas during this chat.
Debbie's like, I'm not working on a video.
I'm trying really hard to get back. I want to do like at least once a week.
Once a week or once a month?
Once a week.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought I heard.
That's
I was like, yeah. She got really quiet for a second. Was she trying to mumble that out just to get out? No, Debbie wouldn't do that.
No. I don't know. You watch Josh Strife Hayes, right?
Used to, yeah.
Used to.
I just haven't caught anything of his in a while. I don't have anything
see.
against the guy.
Oh, okay.
No, he's still good.
Okay. I was
Right
like,
now.
No, dun dun dun.
a couple of days ago, he posted a video kind of saying he was done with the Twitch experiment. And he always titles them something crazy like that and then kind of explains what he's talking about. Yeah. But he was saying that he's a YouTuber. He's been primarily a YouTuber, but over the last like 3 months or so, he's been streaming on Twitch. And he's done incredibly well on Twitch. Like, I think it was approaching, like, people were joking about getting him 1 million subs and stuff like that. Like, he is doing incredibly well on Twitch. But he doesn't want to continue it, or at least not to the extent he's doing it because. And then he listed a bunch of reasons why he prefers making YouTube videos to live streaming. And a lot of it was about mental health, about how live streaming takes so much more effort and concentration and intention and being on and trying to speak intentionally at all times and not offend anyone and all that sort of stuff. Whereas with making YouTube videos, you have the ability to edit pretty much anything you say and refine it and make it what you want and release a polished project and feel good about it. And then if you don't like what people are saying about it, you can just not read the comments. So I mean, I watched it and I thought about it for a while, and I'm like, you know, he does make a good point. Like, it would be easier to just start concentrating on YouTube again and cut back live streaming. But I enjoy the playing with the community aspect, and so I don't think I could ever cut out live streaming entirely, even if, like, all the reasons, like Twitch doesn't pay as much as YouTube, like Twitch is actually, like, doesn't pay too great at all normally, whereas YouTube gets you all the passive income and that sort of stuff. Like, you only get money on Twitch when you're streaming. Like, it's even with all of that, like, I would miss the interaction, and that's the benefit to me of streaming. But it did remind me very much that I did want to really get back into it. But I don't know.
I remember one thing he griped about a lot was if people came in to his chat partway through what he was saying, he'd have to start over so they understood the full. And that's something I think I watched a lot of his things that were like VODs, and he had like clipped them together to put out a video, and that was one that came up in like every single one for a week straight, and I was like, dude, this is wearing on you. Like, you're wearing it well, but this is wearing on you. I can tell. So it doesn't shock me at all that he was just like, because I did see something where like, it's over, I've tried it, or I've made a decision, or some clickbait stuff.
Yeah.
Which, like, it's fair. It works. I can't begrudge him it. But I did see that, and I wondered what it was about. And then I think he put out a video about Albion Online for 100 hours, and I was like, oh, he's probably comparing WoW to Albion Online. All right, cool. Nope. But yeah, no, it's a whole different beast, and when I think about streaming versus putting out a video, I feel like a video is way safer, if that's an okay term to use, because there's a lot more room for error in a video, because you can watch, or can and should watch, everything before it gets posted to make sure that you weren't drunk and said something stupid. You know, a problem I would have.
Right.
Yeah, and I don't know that I could stream. You could always schedule community nights where you play with the community and then post that video later. So you still get to play with us.
Giggity.
Can you not?
Really?
Yeah, I'm over here like being serious. Oh, right.
Oh, too serious. I was trying to be silly to lighten the mood.
Oh, my word. Yeah. No, and then I feel bad because I do have people who are subscribing on Twitch, and then, like, if I were to cut down to just 2 days a week or something, like, then I feel bad that people are paying for it and not getting what they paid for. And
keep feeling bad. It got us a reroll. I'm just kidding. Go on.
You know.
Well, if you want to phase down or phase out a content,
yeah,
you have such an awesome community that you could let people know ahead of time, and they could plan accordingly with, you know, however they want to manage their money and their time with you.
Well, what you can do is just say, at end of year, I'm not going to be doing this anymore. It's going to wind down between now and then. I don't know how gradual, but if you feel the need to change your support because of that, I'm telling you now.
Yeah. So the other thing I got was an email from Patreon. And apparently Patreon has changed their platform in that now they're trying to compete as a social media network. And I haven't been on the site recently to take a look at these changes myself. But that was basically what the CEO or something was saying, was that he wanted to be like a one-stop social media platform. Kind of like a news feed / Discord-esque / sort of experience. Um, ah. So it's something that I would look into, as maybe I would be primarily on. I don't know.
Well, I know
There are
several
options.
YouTubers have moved to Patreon because um, they've been demonetized so much on different videos
Yeah.
that are like educational videos, because YouTube has snapped down with respect policy. In order to stop the bad stuff, unfortunately, it flags a lot of educational stuff that is good information to have. But when you talk on a subject that's not happy with a lot of people, it demonetizes it really quickly.
Yeah. Well, let's just say it's not a lot of people. It's advertisers.
Mhm.
Yeah. Whenever you talk to something people don't exactly want to put their money behind.
Not bowing to the goddamn dollar.
It's like I know the Catelyn Doty who did the Ask the Mortician stuff. She's barely on YouTube versus Patreon, because she's done several historical, pieces, and because it depicted like first responders, and some of these are going back to the turn of the 1900s, but because it pictured a first responder in a questionable situation. In other words, it looked like a graphic image of a person holding an injured or no longer with us person in their arms. It was flagged as, derogatory towards first responders, when it was actually showing how much these people put on the line in order to do their job, even in times of complete chaos. And YouTube demonetized the video for that reason. She was very forthcoming when she said, this is why this video has been demonetized and is hard to find now. And again, it's a black and white photo with no graphic nature to it at all.
Of course not.
Do people know what derogatory means?
It was the AI that decided it, I think, because of the way she was wording it. I could be wrong. It could be somebody reported it saying that they didn't want to see an image like this, but I think it was the algorithm that got it, not necessarily a person.
Of course, as big as YouTube is, they let the machines do everything. We'll hand review it with a person. No, you won't. Stop fucking lying.
And that's basically what she said, is she could not get a person on the line at that time. Could have changed since then. Do not know if there's an update to that. To literally speak it out with her, it was basically the chatbots, and she couldn't get past it. And there's several other people who have said the same thing. I know the Hoof GP has now had to move a lot of his stuff to members only, because he's doing a life science thing with the trimming of the cow's hooves and everything, and sometimes it does not look very good, and because of that, it's getting flagged by the algorithm. So he, in order to still have the video posted, had to move it to paywall content, and he's outright said he hates that, because he found that doing these videos has educated a lot of people around the world, and now he feels like he's being put in a space where it's behind a paywall.
It is.
And he'll even go, he's said on multiple videos, I've tried to cut pieces and blur things and bleep myself, and some of these videos, in order to have any content at all, had to be moved to members only.
I mean,
And that. I don't like the push towards pleasing advertisers, because it's changing our language. I don't remember who harped on it first, but the fuck is unaliving? Call it what it is and stop being a coward.
And there's a couple of health mortuary and other YouTubers that literally, when they post the videos, they make sure that it is literally in the middle or later half of their video if they say that word. And I'm saying it that way because I don't want it to flag any of like heavy stuff.
Yeah, no, it frustrates me.
They wanted to stop having people glorify it, and in order to do that, they made the word a swear word, plain and simple. And it's not the first time in US culture, world culture, where they have pushed so far as to make certain words swear words or bad words.
Well, so here's the thing, and Rock's hinting on it. Like, Rock said, unaliving, this is a product of censorship, forcing society to evolve words. But it's more than that. This evolution takes place because, like Phil has said way earlier in tonight's episode, money. So you have every right to post a YouTube video with whatever content you want. But when you post a video, it asks you if there are any, like, swear words, if there's any, like, drug or alcohol content, if there's any content that may be traumatic to viewers. And you have to say yes if there is. They still let you post the video, but it could be demonetized. It could mean that there are little to no advertisers who are willing to pay ad revenue on your video. And so you have the right to be like, okay, well, I guess I'm not getting paid for this video then. But because people wanted to discuss these topics and get ad revenue, we've evolved a way to get past that. And I mean, people could just switch platforms. They could find alternate revenue sources, which people have done through Patreon. But I mean, yeah, it's like creating a secret language to get around the rules to still get money for content that YouTube doesn't want to pay money for. If that makes sense. Yeah.
Which is stupid, because if the advertisers were smart, they would just add that to the list of flagged words, but somehow it's okay. Idiots.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had to deal with their AI system because of, like, music and stuff that gets into my videos, and it is incredibly annoying. Ugh.
Well, everything okay, Deb?
Yeah, everything's good. But usually if you fight it gets revoked pretty quickly. But then there are YouTubers, big YouTubers, who swear that even just for the few moments it's taken down before it gets fought and won, like you're losing views because it gets shadow banned or whatever. I don't know. I don't know.
I'll grab the vault keeper. You guys knock out the cat.
Yeah. It's a big deal for people whose income is 100% YouTube and you can't afford to lose any money on a video. Yeah.
I was going to say, a lot of the YouTubers who are honest about how much money they make, if they're doing the YouTube, they make a lot of it on Patreon.
Yeah. Or merch.
Yeah, or if they have that kind of empire going. Not all of us are so lucky. Me just putting a Caillou shirt on. Oh, check out my merch, guys!
I mean, you definitely, if you're making your money online, you want to be as diverse as possible in your income sources, so that if anything goes south, you at least have a backup somewhere else, whether it's sponsorships or whether it's Patreon or whether it's merch. Like,
it's a full-time job.
Yep. And one that doesn't necessarily have, like, backups. It's not a job that will give you 2 weeks notice. It's not a job that will, like, you know, qualify you for support if you're sick. Like, it's harsh.
Oh, yeah.
Uh. But you can make a butt ton of money.
Yeah, you hit with the right crowd, sure. Woo, threaded the needle. Look at me, I'm so good at this game.
I still think it's funny that my most well-paying sponsorship I've ever done is Raid Shadow Legends. The meme is so true. Oh man, they pay. They pay.
Are you at liberty to disclose how well they pay?
Let's just say like for the channel my size, I'm small. Raid Shadow Legends paid me like $800 Canadian for like the 2 weeks I did their sponsorship.
Oh, stuck on your toes. Let me get that money.
Right? So that's why like everyone laughs like ha 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 doing Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, if they're gonna pay me that, I'm gonna heckin' do Raid Shadow Legends, you know? But
right. Why haven't they come back?
I haven't been doing many sponsorships lately. I've had offers. Because I haven't been streaming regularly enough, I just haven't picked up any, but...
Gotta keep you healthy so you're up to doing this stuff.
Yeah.
Try Raid Shadow Legends. It's a great game. I promise.
Oh, man.
Sponsored by Philip Morris, USA.
I'm sorry, let me speak loud.
Cigarette company. He's been nice to me. He's given me the matching symbol every time.
Ooh.
Am I okay to heal, Debbie, or am I pretty trash?
Oh, you're fine?
Oh, good. I'm fine. She said
Yeah,
I'm fine.
I haven't had a problem. You haven't died. We're good.
Boom shakalaka.
Woo!
That's
Sweat cloth. What is this?
That's the hoodie one. I don't need that garbage. You guys can have that.
Form-fitting succubus hooded tunic.
Yep, that's
Ooh.
your piece.
I'd like that in real life, please.
Ooh.
Who won it?
I did.
Grats. I'll take my 50K and walk. Grats. Also, that sells for like 4 million on Genova. I think that's. I think so. Hold on, let me look. Bundle of sweat cloth. Come on. Come on. 3.5 on Midgard Stormer, 3.7 on Genova.
Wow.
I'm guessing it's an end of the road thing that drops, because the indigo twill cloth is like 700K. So for them to be 5 times that expensive, it's got to be end of dungeon only. Also, I am, I believe, out of maps out here. Who still has one?
Yeah, I have one open. I think I linked it.
Oh, it's way up in the... Okay, we can go there. How close are we to being done?
Oh god, 10 minutes or so. It depends on if this one is a portal or not, I suppose.
When I'm riding the Air Wheeler A9.
I heard a bunch of crashing from the cats earlier, and I haven't seen any cats since, so I'm kind of weirded out.
Not as weird as a flying T-Rex.
Flying T-Rex.
Yeah, some dude on a mount's riding a T-Rex.
Ah.
Your cats are fine. They're just hiding from each other, I guess.
This close to food time?
Is it? What's for dinner? I'm hungry.
Oh, well, I don't eat. They eat. You don't want what they eat.
Probably not. Does it smell like something I've already eaten coming out again?
Do you eat a lot of fish?
You know, if you have tuna fish, it does smell like tuna fish. I always found that weird, and I could always tell when I had tuna fish the day before.
I don't even know what to say. How do you respond to that? You just like nod and you're like, oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, I can tell you the appropriate response in your position if you would like.
Sure, yeah. Tell me how I should respond.
No.
All right, so the first thing you want to do is you want to look your camera in the eye and go, "Please support me on Patreon, goddammit."
Oh man. There was a YouTuber I watch who has always advertised that you could join his Patreon for as little as like $1 a month sort of thing. And then you're like, oh yeah, that's insanely cheap. And then you see his like side scroll of all his Patreons and you're like, this dude is making like $800 a month just on his $1 Patreon subs. Like it's crazy.
Sure.
Oh my god. You don't need 100 people to pay $8. You just need 800 people to pay $1.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's where all the money comes from. Cast a wider net. Everyone can afford $1, but don't go those pritfluencers. I call the pretty influencers. If you come to their streams and you're not in the Patreon and you're not subscribed, they'll start yelling at you to subscribe. And it's like, you realize
What?
no one is going to subscribe to you after that shit, right?
Yeah, no, that's terrible.
What's room to being abused?
That's them hot tub streamers. If you can't afford this, you need to make better life decisions. Says the bitch fucking filming shit in her fucking bedroom. Right. Don't even have a professional setup. Telling other people they did better life choices. Right. And what marketable talent do you have when the internet goes down? Pot, pedal.
Yeah, no, I don't think I mean especially today. That shaming anyone for not putting up money for something is a way to win favor. Because there's just so many reasons right now why people are like dirt broke.
Well, it's why I can't remember who that person was, and I don't think they're famous anymore. They had their 15 minutes by being a ball of human garbage, and then everyone was like, haha, yeah, I don't really feel that much more superior by giving you money. I'm leaving.
Gas here jumped like 25 cents over the last 2 days. So, you know.
Yep. Oh, is it because the UAE dipped out of OPEC?
Fuck. It's always something. It's always something. It's yeah. It's terrible. It's terrible.
I saw gas go from, I think we were fighting to stay under $4 a gallon where I'm at. And I just got gas, what's today, Friday night? I got it yesterday, $4.59. And if I wasn't part of, like, I got the gas card for one of the gas stations that I go to, because they tend to be pretty clean, and there's a few where my days of work end, so I can grab them on the way home. They must have been running some kind of memo promo, but it was like 40 cents off per gallon, and I was like, fuck, I did not want to pay $4.50. For almost 20 is not better. I mean, it's better, but I don't want it to be better. I want it to be outrageous still. And
now,
I saw, hold on one second. I saw, God save my fellow Democrats, someone with a picture of a particular president's face on it pointing to the price. And it said, let's see, I can't say the second part of it, but Jeffrey Epstein and him have that in common. And it was like, hey, fuck this. And it was pointing to the price of the premium. Never mind, it is not at the end of the instance only. But it was, yeah, it was like, haha, fuck you guys. And it was, and someone had tried to rip it off, but you could still see it. And I'm like, yeah, good job, guys. Look where we are. And you look at conservative media.
You're saying that
the
blue used better stickers than the red, because the red stickers fell off.
Of course they did. But
the red stickers make them quality.
It's just, well, they're made in America. Unlike the stuff that's made in China that has made in America sewn onto it. But no, it was what was it? And the conservative media is completely like, well, we all gotta tighten our belt buckles and, you know, buckle down, and it's gonna be bad for a little bit, but then it'll get better. And I'm like, you can't fucking stand.
Here's the truth: it's actually price gouging, because we've been at the same price per barrel that it's at right now, and we're only paying $3-something a gallon. They are purposely making it sound like it has to be so much more, when in all honesty, we've paid this price per barrel before, and it was cheaper for the consumer. They are price gouging.
Yeah, because the refineries don't want to reopen their refineries. They shut down during COVID.
No, because supply and demand forces more demand than they can quote supply, even though it's,
So,
politics.
Fact checker, I need your help here. Because you're available. So, our price here is now $2.25 per liter. And you guys are quoting gallon prices. I think there's 4 liters in a gallon. Could you tell me what I'm paying compared to what you guys are paying?
2 points something per gallon. But it's also CAD, so you might be slightly lower than us. See, now I want to open up a Google window and get you the answer, but I'm busy typing.
Well, that's why I asked if she could.
I am typing.
Oh my god.
Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Where's Circle? Shouldn't he be here by now?
Yeah, we haven't seen a circle.
He has to come in here and talk about homo milk.
Oh my god.
You're never getting...
so 1 liter is about 1/4 of a gallon.
Yes.
Really?
0.26417205. So if you round up, round down, round up, round down, it's 1/4 of a gallon to a liter.
So,
all right,
you're getting ripped.
Yeah, so if we're paying $2.25 per liter,
that's $9 a gallon. Roughly, CAD is like 7, 8 something USD. You're getting ripped. What? No, that can't be right.
That's right.
Debbie's
they don't
like,
have
what?
the oil refineries in function that the U.S., Russia, Middle East has going on.
I want to talk about Russia. Bunch of fucking, hey, we're going to start a war, and the rest of the world does nothing.
The rest of the world's been trying to do something.
They did?
Just
bomb the fuck out of them already. If they wanted to do something, they'd have bombed the fuck out of Moscow. And that would have been the end of it.
Yeah, but that leads to mutually assured nuclear annihilation isn't worth it.
Oh, fucking time.
Okay, we were talking about gas. Like, let's roll it back. Let's roll it back.
Yep.
I blame politics. Nice, easy blanket statement. No
Oh
one can
my
argue.
god.
All politics everywhere is always an argument.
Yeah.
Because remember, smart people get together and make big decisions.
What?
Well, at least they think they're the smart people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Everybody's still human. That's the important thing to remember.
okay. As of April 2026, $1.50 per liter converts roughly to $4 per gallon.
I wish I was paying $1.50.
You'd be paying $1.70 or so based on the prices I get. So if you're paying Tucson, that's almost triple it. Yeah, you're up at $7 a gallon, somewhere
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
It's because you're on an island, Deb. The cost of living
Well,
of being on an island.
No.
yes.
it's
So
like
there's
all
some of
Canada.
it. Some of it. We know that we're paying slightly higher on the island than on the mainland because of transport fees through the pipeline across the ocean. But it's still over $2 on the mainland.
You guys are so close to Alaska, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We did good.
We did good.
Come support Debbie on Patreon. Good night, everybody.
233K for tonight. Just in Raw Gill. Not to mention the things that we dug up. We got to the end, and we got a fever dream. So,
Woohoo!
We got a Yan minion. We got a bunch of garbage materia. We got a couple of those sweat cloth. I got a couple indigo cloth. I know there's one or two I didn't win. Yeah, we made out like bandits today. Night.
yeah, there's a lot going on there. So, if you were watching and you think, hey, I could do that, definitely sign up on Discord. Provided Discord works, the sign up goes up sometime early afternoon on Fridays. Sign up to guarantee yourself a spot. I mean, it may look pretty empty now, but come the new expansion and the new maps, like it's gonna be a competition to get into the party. So get in the habit of signing up. Thank you so much to everyone who joined me in game and in chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. If you do want to come and talk politics, got to clear it with the boss first.
I was gonna say, if you wish to if you wish to subscribe to Phil's newsletter, details are in Discord.
I have a newsletter?
You better start working on it.
Thanks, Rock. Thank you for being here. I'll be back tomorrow night with some sort of variety gaming. I've been pretty deep on Animal Crossing, but I also picked up a new roguelite, so I might do that. We'll see. It's a farming roguelite. Yeah. Thank you so much to everyone who watched on Twitch and on YouTube. Thank you so much. And take care. Love yourself as much as you love others. And we'll see you in game. Bye.
We appreciate your support. Have a great night. Come back next time.